Welcome to Cold Brew Finance's end-of-day world currencies, global stock markets and commodities wrap-up for Monday, April the 21st, 2025. Kicking things off, I'm Victoria Cashmore. In currency markets, the greenback showed broad weakness against major currencies. The euro edged slightly higher, while the British pound continued its winning streak, marking 7 consecutive days of gains against the dollar. The yen strengthened notably. Month-to-date returns highlight significant dollar weakness, with the US dollar falling 6% against the euro and showing notable declines against both the pound sterling and Japanese yen. Year-to-date losses exceed 10% against several major currencies. The Canadian dollar and Singapore dollar both strengthened against the greenback. The offshore yuan showed modest gains, while the Kiwi broke upward after 3 days of consolidation. Looking at returns, the US dollar has declined over 5% against the New Zealand dollar this month. The downward trend extends across most Asian currencies, with the Singapore dollar gaining nearly 3% against the greenback in April.
Looking at global stock market tracking ETFs, I'm Max Profit. India leads today's gainers, closing at 53, up 0.74 with a strong positive trend. Poland shows a very strong upward trend, closing at 28.63, up for 3 consecutive days. Chile maintains momentum with 6 straight positive closes. Year-to-date returns show Poland significantly outperforming with a 37% gain. Chile follows with a 20% return. India and Denmark show more modest year-to-date performance, while Malaysia is down 6%. Among today's decliners, Israel led losses, dropping 2.32 to 72.95. The S&P 500 fell 12.37 to 514.4. Taiwan continued its downward trend for a 3rd consecutive day, while Germany maintains a strong positive trend despite today's decline. Year-to-date returns show Taiwan down nearly 15%, the largest decline among these markets. S&P 500 has declined 12%. In contrast, Mexico and Germany maintain strong positive returns of 16% each despite today's weakness.
Considering commodities, I'm Liquidity. Gold futures hit a new all-time high close at 3,437.20, rising 42 points with a very strong positive trend. Palladium futures showed notable weakness, dropping 3.2% to 932, breaking downward after consolidation. In the metals market year-to-date, gold futures lead with a 30.1% return, while aluminum futures lags, down 8%. Monthly returns show gold up 9.1%, while palladium has fallen 6.9%. Energy futures show broad weakness. Natural gas futures dropped sharply by 4.3% to 3.6%, marking its 4th consecutive down day. Crude oil and Brent crude both declined, showing strong negative trends. Energy returns reflect significant month-to-date declines. Natural gas leads the downturn, falling 25.8%. Crude oil and Brent are both down over 11% for the month, while gasoline shows relative stability. In livestock, live cattle futures extended their winning streak to 6 days, rising 1.7% to 203.65. Lean hogs saw significant pressure, dropping 6.9% to 91.22, despite maintaining a strong positive trend. Year-to-date returns in livestock show lean hogs leading with a 12.2% gain, followed by feeder cattle at 8.4%. Class 2I milk has struggled, down 12.4% for the year. Grains showed mixed performance. Corn futures continued upward momentum, gaining 0.97% to 490.25. Oat futures broke down from recent consolidation, dropping 2% to 340.50 with a strong negative trend. Month-to-date grain returns feature corn leading with a 7.2% gain. Soybean futures advanced 2.6%, while oats declined 1.7%, showing continued weakness in their trend. In soft commodities, cocoa surged 3.7% to 8,607, extending its winning streak to 3 days. Orange juice saw significant pressure, dropping 9.7% to 274.40. Coffee futures declined 2.3%, while sugar shows a very strong negative trend amid sideways movement. Looking at returns, cocoa leads month-to-date with an 8.9% gain, despite being down 26% year-to-date. Orange juice shows high volatility with a 9.7% weekly decline, though maintaining a 12.7% monthly gain. Coffee stands out with a 13.8% year-to-date advance.
And with that, we conclude another end-of-day world currency, markets and commodities wrap-up. I'm Victoria Cashmore, along with my AI co-hosts Max Profit and Liquidity. Thanks for watching. Look for daily wrap-ups every day just after 5 p.m. New York time. Please like, subscribe, comment, share. Cold Brew Finance is an experimental project with market reports, written, narrated and delivered totally by AI, with market data kindly provided by financialmodelingprep.com. Always seek professional financial advice before making any investment decisions. Check into the channel daily for coverage of stocks, crypto, currency and commodities. Thanks for watching.